Hello there, boys and girls. It's your boy Killerbee from Indian Gamers Club. So today I'm gonna show you must-know basic smokes on DE Mirage. You really should try all of the smokes and try to implement it while playing because it's really helpful. So I would say let's get started. So our first smoke would be for stairs on the A side. So to do that, just hop onto this little edge right here like this. Take a crosshair in between this wooden rock and the edge of the building like this, and as soon as you guys are ready, just throw it. So as you guys can see, this smoke perfectly blocks off anybody who is trying to get a peek on you from stairs area, and it becomes easy for you to get in the sight and get a plant. Next up is the smoke for jungle and connector. For that you need to walk up to this little stone right here like this, turn and take your crosshair on the top of the edge of this pillar like this and just throw it. As you guys can see, this smoke perfectly blocks off anybody who is trying to get a peek on you from jungle or from connector, but at the same time this smoke might cause you a problem because at times this smoke is not wide enough to cover both this side properly. So just be aware of it. Next up is the smoke for city spawn. This is generally a jump throw smoke, but at the same time it's very easy to do it. So to do that, just aim in between these doors right here like this, turn and take your crosshair on the edge of the stone like this, and then just jump through it. Keep in mind that there are lots of room for errors, so even if you mess up your jump throw a little bit, your smoke might get messed up. This smoke generally bounces off these boxes right here so that it covers up the ticket booth area and the city portion properly, so no one can get a peek on you even if he is climbing off this. Next up is the smoke for mid crossing. So to do that, just come towards this corner right here like this, turn and take your crosshair on this loophole of this cable like this, and then just throw it. This smoke will basically allow you to cross mid without being seen or killed by anybody who's trying to hold mid from nest or connector area. Also, you can line up both this blue building one behind another and keep a gap between it like this and take a crosshair towards this dirt area and try to fire through it. What you will see that you can kill anybody who's trying to hold nest area like this, and you can get lucky. Next up is a smoke for sniper nest. So to do that, come in between this cart and boxes right here, crouch and take a crosshair on the edge of these boxes right here like this, and then just stand and throw it. What you will see that this smoke perfectly lands in sniper nest, blocking off anybody who's trying to get a peek on you, and from city perspective you will see that cities won't be able to see anything. Next up is a smoke for underpass from mid. So to do that, come in between this cart and boxes right here like this, take your crosshair on the top of the ledge of this boxes right here like this, and then just throw it. As you can see, this smoke perfectly lands in underpass like this, and if anybody has pushed underpass, he won't be able to do anything. Next up is the smoke for B shot. So to do that, come in the left side of the cart right here like this and take your crosshair on the top of the antenna right here like this, and then just throw it. As you guys can see, this smoke perfectly blocks off B shot and allows you to take mid control or connector control easily, blocking off anybody who is trying to take or hold B shot. Next up is the smoke for connector from mid. So to do that, come towards the left side of the cart right here like this and take your crosshair above this leaf till the first wooden log right here like this, and this smoke is a little difficult, so for more reference you can check out my grenade pin, the way I've lined up with the antenna behind it, and so as soon as you guys are ready, just throw it. You will see that this smoke doesn't really smoke inside the connector but outside the connector, allowing you to take connector control easily if no one is playing from connector. And if you see behind the smoke, no one will be able to give any intel or info. Also, if anybody is playing from stairs like here, he won't be able to do anything as this smoke perfectly blocks him off. So yeah, you should do it and it's very helpful. Now let's move on to the B side. Get in this corner right here like this and take a crosshair at the very top of this tower towards the edge like this, and then just throw it. As you move forward, you can see that this smoke perfectly lands on B shot, blocking off anybody who's trying to get a peek on you from B shot, allowing you to cross easily and not getting killed. Next up is the smoke for bench. So to do that, come in front of this wooden plank right here like this and turn and take your crosshair above towards this edge of the tower like this and then just throw it. As you can see, the smoke perfectly blocks off anybody who's trying to get a peek on you from bench area, allowing you to get inside easily without getting killed or spotted. And from city perspective, you will see that cities won't be able to spot anything. Next up is a fast B plant smoke. I call it a fast B plant smoke because by doing this, you can get an easy plant without being scared of any angle. So to do that, come towards this stone door frame right here and turn and take a crosshair towards this ledge and in between the wooden bar right here like this and then just throw it. As you move forward, you will see that this smoke perfectly lands inside, allowing you to plant easily without being scared of any angle, and you can get a secure plant. Next up is the smoke for bench. So to do that, come in between this dark doors right here like this, take a crosshair at the top middle of this little window and the edge of the tower like this and then just throw it. As you move forward, you will see that this smoke perfectly lands at the back of the side, allowing you to get in the side easily, and also it gives you much more room if you're planning for a gunfight and stuff like that. Next up is the smoke for kitchen. So to do that, come underneath this lamp right here like this beside the dark door and take a crosshair at the top middle of this little window and the edge of the tower like this and then just throw it. As you move forward, you will see that this smoke perfectly lands over here, blocking off anybody who's trying to get a peek on you from kitchen and allowing you to cross easily without being killed or spotted by anybody. And from city perspective, you will see that cities will not be able to see anything. You can also combine flashes while pushing B. What you can do is you can come over here and throw your flash like this and it will flash anybody who is trying to hold from kitchen like this, and also is trying to hold from B shot like this. And also you can do one more flash, which is you can come over here and throw a flash while running, and this will flash basically anybody who is trying to hold from pillars like this. Now let's move on to the city side. There are not much things which you can do while you're in city, but I can recommend you guys there's two things which you can do. One, you can play B shot aggressively while you are playing B shot. What you can do is you can just bounce off your smoke on this wooden plank right here and also combine it with a flash and then try to hop over here like this and then walk forward. As you can see, you are able to spot anybody who is trying to play from upper spot or mid boxes, like behind the mid boxes, and you can get easy kill doing the sneaky beaky play. Also from T perspective, they won't be able to see anything and you can get easy kill. Next up is the smoke for B apps. If you're playing B as an anchor and if you want to hold enemy pushes, what you can do is you can come beside this garbage bin right here, take a crosshair on the shadow on the carpet right here like this and then just throw it. As you can see, this smoke perfectly smokes off the B apps entrance and it becomes easy for you to hold. Also you can combine it with the Molotov like this. So from T perspective, what it does is T's only have two options to do. They can either push this Molotov like this and make some fancy play, or they can stay over here to get rid of this Molotov. So if they are staying over here, what you can do is you can just come over here and spam this woods like this, and if you get lucky, you should get one kill easily. That's it for today, guys. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more content. This is Killerbee signing off. Happy gaming and peace.